speeding.
I'm not speeding. I got a dash cam with my GPS on it, buddy.
Listen. Give me your license.
What's my crime?
And I paced you.
You go ahead and do what you need to do, buddy. Threaten me some more.
They thought their badges made them untouchable until they crossed the wrong people. These corrupt cops messed up big time and paid the price. Starting with these cops who thought they were above the law, until some fearless civilians gave them a taste of real justice. On October 10th, 2023, the YouTube channel. This is a public service posted a video showing a woman simply asking for donations on a public sidewalk in Orange City, Florida. Completely legal, right? But as soon as she's approached by Orange City police, well, that's when everything takes a dark turn. The tables, they completely flip.
Ma'am, can you come over here? Okay, what are we doing out here? We can't.
With all due respect, I'm not breaking any law.
Okay, this is considered soliciting. Do you have a permit for it?
Where do you go to the next?
I don't have a permit,
Okay.
and you need me to change a word, I'll change it.
What are you looking for, money? Is that what you're asking for?
Yeah, I'm absolutely
Okay.
destitute.
No, you can go to jail for that. You understand that.
I'm sorry, but how is that an arrestable offense? This is a direct violation of the woman's First Amendment right. And this kind of insolence from the police officer? This is exactly why law enforcement is so despised in this country. They abuse their power, stomp on our rights, and people are fed up.
I've spoken with the sheriff. Do you want to write me a ticket?
Okay,
I don't want to
we're in
argue
Orange
with you.
City. We're not the sheriff's office.
I understand, but we're
okay?
still in the state of Florida and the United States of America. There's a constitution.
Okay.
There is freedom of speech.
Okay, I understand that.
But
Yeah.
federal laws trump all other laws
Okay.
on all other levels.
Well, for us,
And
we have a city ordinance.
I'm exercising free speech. I'm advising the public of a
No,
threat
you're
in
seeking
your
to get money.
community.
You're seeking to get money, okay? This
You
is
know
not
what?
a place to get money. You need to move along and get out of here.
No, you can't. You can write me a ticket. You can't arrest me.
Yes, I can. And we have a city ordinance, and yes, I can arrest you for it.
No, you can write
Okay?
me a ticket.
If you want, you can look up the city ordinance for Orange City. Yes, you
Does
can.
Orange City want to go down for arresting a victim of domestic violence?
Okay.
Where else is she supposed to go? She's not breaking any laws, she's just asking for donation. But these cops? They really get under my skin. It's like they're on a power trip, harassing someone for doing nothing wrong. Absolutely ridiculous.
Are you near Harley Strickland Enterprise? In
I know you
reference
don't
to the
arrest
solicitor?
because I've seen them all over the place. Or your drug dealers. I've seen
them
them all over
now.
the
I'm heading over
place.
to that crack.
Okay, I might need you over here.
Is it
I'm
urgent?
leaving, and I'm advising you. Do
No.
not follow me, do not stalk me, do not harass me.
I couldn't hear you.
Understood?
I said
I'm
no.
on a public corner.
Okay.
This isn't private property.
So let me get this straight. Girl Scouts, homeless people, and even hookers on the sides of the road, they don't get arrested. But this woman does. I'm sorry, but this is so inconsistent, so hypocritical from the Orange City Police. It's enough to make you want to bang your head against the wall.
Okay, that's my point. If you don't know Florida statute or the United States Constitution, that's not my problem. But it will be your problem if you continue to harass me when you let the drunks, the drug addicts, and the prostitutes sit all over the place, and just because everybody knows who they are and they don't have to fly a sign and ask for money, even though they're housed and they have income. Big difference. So what is the city ordinance? I'm not going to ask again. Ask me.
I never said I was going to
Yes,
arrest
you did.
you.
Yes, you did.
I said we have
You're
a city.
liar.
Listen,
okay,
listen
I'm done
to me.
with you now.
I told you we
I
have
don't
a
need
city
another
ordinance.
police officer that's going to lie to my face. Understood?
Anyone who knows the Constitution knows that ordinance is a blatant violation. How in the world did Orange City even allow something like that to be passed in the first place? It's mind-blowing.
You're asking for donations. You're asking
Yes, I am.
for money. That is soliciting. If you do not have a permit, you cannot do that. If you have one and you can show me, then I'll let you do it.
So do you have a
Now
permit
I'm
or
going
no?
to be watching all these other people that are everywhere asking for money and see if they get hassled.
Okay, that's completely fine. As long as you leave, that's completely fine.
Leave?
Yeah, you can't do what you're doing. That's
Let
what
me
I'm trying
just,
to tell
okay,
you.
signs down. This is a public corner. You telling me I can't do this?
You can stand here, but you can't solicit. That's the issue. You standing here is not the issue.
I can't ask for a donation.
No, ma'am, not without a permit.
Well, it's clear she's not going to get a permit. So what's the officer's solution? For her to just be homeless, alone, and do nothing about her need for money? How is that even logical? It's not just unfair, it's downright cruel.
Hello, how are you?
Fine, how are you?
I'm good. What are we doing today?
telling the public why I'm standing there.
Okay.
Because supposedly I was soliciting funds.
Okay, if you have a sign out and you're asking for any form of donations, money of any kind, that is a form of solicitation, okay? In the city of Orange City, there is a city ordinance that governs that from happening.
Okay, I want to see it.
Okay, I can go print that for
That's
you.
what
what
the other
Grandma
person.
said.
Okay, so he's working on that then, okay? But I'm telling you now, it is an arrestable offense. Yes, ma'am, it is. So if you don't
Arrestable versus ticket.
no, we can arrest you for it
Why?
because it's actually a city ordinance misdemeanor violation, and you can be arrested for it. We do not, unless you go to the city hall and obtain a permit.
Which I was already told I wasn't going to be issued when I
Okay.
inquired into Barry.
Okay, well, if you inquire to Barry, go to DeBerry and solicit. Don't do it in Orange
Well,
City.
what I'm saying is,
The cop keeps denying it, but after watching this video, it's crystal clear. She did threaten to arrest the woman. And her blatant denial, that's the real kicker. It shows just how comfortable cops have become with lying, even when they're being recorded. They think they can get away with it.
they suggested I get a permit. They said you can get a permit for it. You can apply for a permit,
Sure,
but you'll
yeah.
never get it, is what they said.
Okay, well, I can't say that. If DeBerry told you that,
Okay,
I
I'm
can't
going to
say
tell
that
you right
here.
now. I was a victim and I'm a survivor of DV.
Okay.
I was attacked in our state's capital this past June. You are dealing with someone who has been harassed by police. Now, this is something Orange City wants to be known for.
Ma'am, it's been
I'm
our...
on the street.
Okay,
I have zero income.
understood.
These cops, completely uneducated. They need a lesson in the Constitution because they're blatantly violating this woman's rights. And you know what? They should be held accountable for this. They should pay for this violation.
You
This
can-
is
you can
streaming
videotape.
live.
I'm
and this is
videotaping
being,
as well.
This is being backed up.
Okay, that's fine. You're more than welcome to videotape. I'm not telling you you can't.
Your Sergeant Herzog is going to get reported to the FBI.
Okay, that's great.
It's okay.
All I'm telling you is this.
Leave me alone.
Collect your things
Leave
and go,
me
or
al-
you
I'm
will go
not-
to jail.
No, I'm not. I'm going to stand right there on a public
All right,
sidewalk.
right here.
Right here. There you go.
I'm going to stand right there on
Yeah,
a
you
public
can go ahead and
sidewalk.
stand, but you
I'm
can't
not-
be having any
Because now
signs.
you're telling me to collect my things and go.
If you're going to be soliciting, you will collect your things and leave.
Now you amended what you had to say. You tell Sergeant Herzog we're going to talk.
Not a problem. You talk to him.
Again, the threat of arrest. It's like these cops just can't stop using this tactic, and it drives me nuts because they're almost always using it in the completely wrong context. And what's worse, it's usually an illegal arrest they're threatening.
I'm telling you this much right now. If you come back with me and you're out here soliciting for funds, you're going to be arrested.
Define soliciting, please.
Asking people for funds. Soliciting.
So if I
asking for
omit the word donation,
You're being really difficult right now. We have a city
now I'm
ordinance.
being difficult.
You are, very much so. This is a city ordinance violation, ma'am.
This is law enforcement harassment.
You cannot stand on a street corner and ask for funds or donations unless you have a permit to do so.
Well, but what can I say? That I'm homeless, that I'm hungry, that I have zero money.
Even though the woman was no longer allowed to put up her signs because apparently she was soliciting, the city manager Dale was contacted after the incident. And you know what? It was confirmed that they temporarily stopped enforcing that unconstitutional order. And the next case that's almost unbelievable. An officer pulling over a man for the dumbest reason ever. On May 22nd, 2022, a video was posted to the YouTube channel Always Film the Police. And what happened next was nothing short of explosive. The channel owner was just driving by when, BAM! He gets pulled over by Officer Santos. But what seemed like a routine stop, it quickly spirals into something much, much worse.
What are you pulling me over for? Legal
up, man?
pullover. A legal pullover, buddy. You just pulled me over unconstitutionally. Do you understand that?
Hey, you're speeding.
I'm not speeding.
What's up?
I got a dash cam with my
hold up.
GPS
Listen,
on it, buddy.
Listen. You flipped me off while I'm driving down.
That's
the
not
street.
illegal, buddy. It's not illegal. You
Hey,
just committed a
license-
crime.
license and
Nope,
registration.
you're not getting license and registration. I haven't committed no crime. What's my
You're
crime?
the guy that's always pulling.
What's my crime, buddy?
Give me your license and registration.
What's my
You're
crime?
speeding. I paced you.
Paste me.
You're-
Paste
you're
me.
in front of me.
Let me see your thing. Let me see your gun. Let me see your gun, buddy. You paced
My
me.
gun.
Get out of here. Let me see
Give
your
me your license
radar
and
gun.
registration.
This officer, a disgrace to the badge. I don't care if the guy flipped you off. That doesn't give you the right to pull him over unlawfully. These cops always seem to think they're above the law, like the rules don't apply to them.
Unlawful pullover. You gonna let me go to work now?
No.
Yeah,
Give me your
okay.
license and
Okay.
registration.
I'm not giving you, under what? If I don't, what are you gonna do?
Failure to identify.
That's a secondary crime, dude. That's a secondary crime.
That's an arrestable offense.
Is it?
Yeah.
What'd you pull me over for?
I told you speeding. Give me your license.
Speeding. I'm giving you my license registration under threat of arrest.
Right,
and your
threat.
litigation, buddy.
Let's go.
Litigation. Litigation. Here's my license. Here's my license. Here's my registration.
All right, cool.
And you're going to litigation, buddy.
Okay. Hey,
You are. No problem, buddy. No problem.
This is a threat of arrest, the dirtiest tactic in a cop's playbook, and one they love to use in cases like this. I'm not surprised, but I will never stop being disgusted by cops who resort to these vile tactics. It's a stain on their badge, and on the system as a whole.
This is hilarious. Code 3. So we got 3 officers here for a guy with a camera that wasn't committing no crime. You call backup code 3 for a speeding ticket and a camera, you coward.
Hey.
You're a coward, buddy.
You're receiving your speeding ticket.
Good.
Right?
Give me my speeding ticket and get away from me.
Get away
I don't
from
need
me.
no more lawful directions from you,
Hey,
buddy.
whose truck is this though? Is your work truck?
I don't answer questions. Give me my
I'll be in
ticket.
contact with your work company as well, alright, man?
You go ahead and do what you need to do, buddy.
So
Threaten me some more.
3 officers for a simple traffic ticket? Seriously, how many cops does it really take to write one up? I highly doubt it takes more than 1 person, but this just shows how deep the incompetence runs within the police force today. It's a complete joke.
the ticket,
Yeah,
alright?
I will fight the ticket, yeah. Coward, punk ass bitch.
Hey, stop. We don't need that.
Fuck you, bitch.
Stop.
Fuck you. Get the fuck out of here.
Go.
You and your clown buddies. I don't have to go. I have to fucking listen to you, you
I'm telling
stupid
you to
cunt.
leave. We're planning
Fuck
to
you,
leave.
cunt.
Leave.
Fuck you, cunt.
Sadly, in a country like ours, it's hardly surprising that this cop got away with slapping a bogus charge on the man after committing a crime himself. But here's the thing. Much like in this case, in the next one, the suspect completely surprises the cops with his impressive knowledge of the law.
And I can't wait to get your dash cam and your body cam.
Absolutely.
You don't know who I am.
I don't need to know
But
who
I'm
you
going to
are.
have a field day with you.
On August 29th, 2024, the YouTube channel Inspired by Malik TV posted footage of his encounter with officers from the Chatham County Police Department. It starts with a routine traffic stop, but trust me, the demeanor and intentions of these cops, it'll absolutely shock you.
Where are you flying? Stop!
Your incident has been updated.
I'm sorry, but am I wrong here? Did we just see the officer activate the blue lights after the driver had entered the bounds of his own house? Is that even allowed? Because honestly, I don't think that's how it works, or should work by any means.
Why are we driving so fast, dude? Driver's license, proof of insurance. 9-1, start me supervisor is requesting one. Driver's license, proof of insurance. Go ahead and step out.
Call your supervisor.
He's en route. He's en route, but you're gonna go ahead and step out.
Why am I stepping out of the car?
Listen, because you traffic offense, traffic
What
stop.
traffic offense?
You were speeding, reckless driving through a neighborhood.
I was speeding,
Okay.
reckless driving
Yes.
through a neighborhood.
So go ahead and step
How
out of the
did you
car.
see me speed, reckless
Go
driving
ahead and
through a
step out of the
neighborhood,
car.
Speeding, reckless driving. Hold on a second, did I just see footage of the same incident? Because I'm pretty sure that was a completely normal speed for a car to be going at. These officers are at it again, with their big lies.
Which way is it gonna go?
You're gonna go to jail
For what?
for resisting.
What
This
did
is
I
a
resist?
lawful traffic stop. Just hand me your driver's license. My supervisor's en route.
I don't consent to no search.
I'm not
I don't
searching
consent
you.
to anything.
I'm not searching you. This is
I
a
would do
lawful
whatever
traffic
you need
stop.
me to do
So hand me your driver's
when
license, please.
your officer get here. But
You
sir,
cannot
did not
delay my
do
traffic
a
stop. My
traffic
sergeant
stop.
is en route.
You did not do a traffic. First of all, sir,
That's
I
why
was,
my license sirens are on.
sir, you was coming towards me. Was your
Yes.
body cam on?
It absolutely was the entire time.
Okay.
And my dash
Where did-
camera was running.
Where did
which
you see
is
me?
recorded.
Where did you see me driving reckless, sir?
Right there. Right there.
Where?
On the road that you were coming down at a high rate of speed.
You have a radar in your car?
I
So
do.
how fast was I going?
Driver's license, proof of insurance.
How fast was I going?
You're about to catch an obstruction charge.
The officers just throwing charges around and threatening to arrest the man for no reason. But here's the twist. Luckily, the officer has his body camera on, and now all his shady moves, They're recorded for everyone to see.
You in the road.
You did not stop me. You turned. You were turning the corner and you blue lights. That didn't mean you was coming to stop me. That did not mean you was coming to stop me, sir. That did not mean you was coming to stop me, sir. If you was gonna blue light me, sir, you should have came around and you should have blue light me. I'm turning the corner. You made blue lights. I didn't know that was a traffic stop.
Driver's license, proof of insurance.
You really don't know who I am.
I don't need to know who you are.
Okay, all right. That is okay. That is okay.
Let
Cool.
me see your
This look like your
driver's
supervisor's
license,
coming
and then
right here.
And then
Sir.
you'll wait for my supervisor.
Sir, listen. Let me tell you something. You gonna get you about to get ready to know who I am. But for what you did, if this was a traffic stop, that was not a traffic stop. But sir, again, I was at the stop sign. You were coming from that way. You initiated your blue lights. Not in to do a traffic stop. I was able to turn. That's not a traffic stop.
Okay. You rolled your window down, and I hit my siren, and then you continued driving.
I did not for you. I was rolling my window up. You did not blue light me and get behind me, sir, until I put into my driveway. Until I put into my driveway. All right. Well, we get your body cam and all that. Good. It's cool. Is this your supervisor right here?
Nope.
It's not your supervisor either?
Nope.
Okay. So now we got the whole force out here for what you said, the last traffic stop, right?
This situation, it was clearly going nowhere. The man knew he hadn't done a thing wrong. But here's the kicker, for the officer anyway, the man isn't just some pushover. He knows his rights, and he's not backing down.
If it was a traffic stop, why didn't you not come up to my car and say, why didn't you not come to my car and say, I'm Officer Sport and this is a traffic stop? Why did you immediately come up here and tell me to get out of my car, sir?
I didn't. I asked you for your driver's license.
Okay, why you asked for my driver's license? Tell me why you asked me for my driver's license.
Because I'm conducting a traffic stop.
Okay, for what? What offense?
Reckless driving.
Reckless driving.
Yes.
Why did you not start the beginning with that? I'm Officer Salas, whatever your name is, with Chatham County Police Department, and this is a traffic stop for this violation.
Because
that was never done.
Because you pulled off from me.
I never pulled off. If that's the case, then you're trying to say I'm fleeing to Lou. I pulled into my fucking driveway, bro. This is my house.
Okay.
This situation is downright hilarious, but for all the wrong reason. How in the world does the officer just straight up refuse to tell him why he's being pulled over? The way these officers think, it's beyond me.
Reckless driving. You coming from that way.
I absolutely can. Based on your speed through a neighborhood,
What was my speed?
Doesn't matter.
What was my speed?
Doesn't matter.
It does matter, because you saying that I was speed. What was my speed?
I will testify to it in court.
You would testify to it in court. What was my speed, sir?
I don't need to tell you that.
You need to tell me if you said I was speeding, because you're supposed to be giving me a ticket, right?
I said reckless driving.
Reckless driving? What's reckless driving, sir? Reckless driving is a high rate of speed, but you coming from that way. How can you say I'm coming from reckless speed?
Not always.
Reckless speed.
Not always.
Hey, bro, you're real funny, but I can't wait till your supervisor get here, and I can't wait to get your dash cam and your body cam.
Absolutely.
You don't know who I am.
I don't need to know.
But I'm going to have a field day with you.
So the officer accuses him of speeding, but refuses to say at what speed. And on top of that, he doesn't even use his radar gun. Honestly, this should be surprising, but at this point, we've all come to expect this kind of behavior from law enforcement. It's the norm now.
You don't want to be like, I'm going to just let you know, you don't want to be like the last officer that chimed with some bull.
I see your driver's license.
This is bias-based police profile, and I want you to know that.
Thank you, sir. Do you have your proof of insurance?
I don't have to have, you run my...
Georgia law requires proof
Run it in the register, sir. Run it in your system. I never have to show my insurance card. Run my car.
Every single person on every single traffic stop.
Run the car. There's my license.
Do you have your proof of insurance?
There's my license.
Are you not willing to provide proof of insurance?
There's my license.
Okay.
Run my name.
Sir.
I'm sure the officer wouldn't be spinning these lies if he knew just how much coverage this footage would get. And honestly, it's always satisfying when cops like this end up regretting the horrible decisions they've made.
Good evening, sir. How are you?
Supervisor?
I am. Sergeant Close.
So, I really don't deal with, like, low-rank officers and that. I don't like hostile and stuff like that. I kind of have bad interactions. So, your officer called himself on the traffic stop. Actually, he was coming from that way. I was at the stop sign. He turned on his blue lights. He did not make no contact if he was blue lighting. I was able to pull into my driveway, turn my car off. Like I say, I'm at the stop sign, I stopped, and was able to even pull in my driveway. That's when he pulled behind me. That's when I realized that he activated his blue lights.
Yeah. Well, anytime there is blue lights, that is a traffic stop.
The supervisor clearly has no clue what's going on. He's just covering for his subordinate. Officers like this, who couldn't care less about the well-being of the citizens they're supposed to serve, should not be allowed to rise to high ranks in the police force. But unfortunately, this happens way too often.
As I explained to him multiple times, he has every right to request supervisor, but Georgia law requires that you cannot delay a traffic stop. And I explained that to him, that you do still have to provide your identification, and then you can wait for a supervisor. and he refused multiple times, not verbally, but he just continued to ignore my request for his driver's license on multiple requests. So at least obstruction and driving suspended, because there's 2 different suspensions.
Well, I would get him for what you were originally pulling him over for.
Yeah, we're reckless driving. I mean, coming through here at the speed he was going.
The supervisor? He's actually agreeing with the officer. I'd expect this kind of nonsense from an amateur cop, but not from a senior officer with a relatively important position. It's frustrating to see someone in that role completely drop the ball like this.
The time limit on the delay can be interpreted, you know, it's kind of up to interpretation. So how did he delay you?
By not giving it, watch your back. By not giving his driver's license. I mean, he obstructed by not giving a driver's license when I requested it, and then I asked him to step out of the vehicle multiple times, and he did not. He said, I'm waiting for a supervisor, which he can wait for a supervisor, but you also cannot obstruct, because I've read up on that on multiple times.
Read up on that multiple times? Yeah, I'm sure he has. Especially considering how experienced he seems at falsely framing innocent people for petty crimes.
So, repeat Georgia serious commercial violator, and then points suspension. So suspension date of 8/12 and 6/28. So it's suspended for two months now.
The behavior this officer is showing in this video, it's disgusting. And it only gets worse. But what's truly horrifying here is the compliance of his superiors. That's the part that really sends chills down my spine.
No homo, no diddy, but I would say I gotta let him. Me and my ass, I gotta let him. Me and my ass, that's a lawful order, man. But so lawful orders sometimes don't really be lawful orders. Just because you saying it, you feel like it's a lawful order.
No. Well, I'm telling you, it's not me saying it. What I'm encouraging you to do.
I'll look it up.
Just go to Google and say, in Georgia, if a police officer tells me I have to get out of the car, do I have to get out of the car? Just see what it says.
I got you. I definitely look it up.
Yeah, sure.
You got a license suspension form? I ran out.
Yeah.
I've barely seen a cop put in so much work for something that's actually right. It's like their brains and hands only seem to work when there's something in it for them. Given the selfish nature of many of them, it's hard to expect anything more.
Odell, I believe.
What kind of money y'all make?
I'm very happy.
Demeanor, avoid, rudeness. Yeah, that's what rudeness and promotion. Yeah, that's really what I got in there. I got everybody SOP.
It's public.
Yeah.
But I'm just,
I appreciate
when you start quoting shit, man, you gotta be on point. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I'm the wrong guy.
See, I ain't gonna front though.
I'm the wrong guy to be
let me tell you,
quoting
I don't really
policies.
have. So I mean, I have fucked up problems with y'all, but it don't be as much. But I would say y'all officer really kind of started like my fucked up problem. I had a wrongful arrest in 2018. I don't hate cops. Don't get me wrong. I really want. Like, I'm really somebody that's in the community and stuff like that.
Me and you both, bud. Good cops do exist, and I'll never stop believing that. But the reason I come off as anti-police is because so many officers in cases like this, they give me more than enough reasons to be anti-police. These cases of injustice, they're not even rare. They're fairly common, and that's a disgrace.
Talk about accountability, you know? Like, you're gonna hold me
Here's one thing I would ask you to understand. So it's really late, right? It's really dark out. You get a high priority call, right? They give a vehicle description. Your vehicle matches that description. The officer sees you going through a residential area. What he determines at a high rate of speed, he doesn't have to clock you. It's what he determines, and he effects a traffic stop. Now listen.
You know what that sound like now? Your body camo?
Yeah.
Everybody camo?
So it's not an excuse.
This officer deserves some kind of reward for the most unbelievable excuses ever. He just keeps trying to justify the actions of the other cops, but every time it's like watching them fall flat on their face.
You're telling me, right? You know what you're telling me, right?
What?
Basically, I was profiled.
No,
Basically, because my car matched the description. He needed a reason
Well, hold
to
on.
do like me to initiate a stop.
Hold on. So he's explaining what he believed. The vehicle description had nothing to do with it. The vehicle, I don't know if he knows, but the vehicle that we got called out for, they already found that vehicle. When I saw you, I was looking for somebody on foot, and I witnessed your vehicle driving at a high rate of speed through a residential area.
Say high rate of speed, you don't got no radar. That's the speed.
So I am.
You can't tell
I'm radar and hold on.
You can be radar certified, but I can't tell how fast it's going.
The audacity of this officer to give a lecture while convincing the guy that his guess is more accurate than a radar, it's appalling. How can one person's arrogance be so through the roof?
Okay, so all I'm saying is just the more knowledge we all have, the better, right? I mean, We're all here to learn.
I'm a war guy. I could lose the fight, but I always win the war. So like for me, listen, if it means that you gotta take me for that ride for instruction, I guarantee you, like listen, lawyers,
I would have taken
attorney.
I would have taken you for a suspended license, bro.
You would have?
Absolutely. I arrest everybody for that.
I had to call my homeboy
Hey.
Sheriff with you. He would have had to tell you, hey, don't even bring that one in
I
there.
don't work for him, man.
Don't waste your
Yeah,
time.
we don't work for the sheriff, so.
But Sheriff is the hot dog. I do know this. He's the highest
Okay.
law enforcement AC in the city. He's the man.
He can't just deny you just to deny you, though.
Ultimately, this interaction ends with a chilling tension between the officers and the man. But you know what? I'm sure he'll be satisfied with the body camera footage, because it's clear he's innocent in all of this. But unlike this case, the next one, the victim gets the ultimate justice and teaches the culprit a lesson they'll never forget.
Erase
Lady! Lady! Move, bitch!
On July 9th, 2024, the YouTube channel Josh Prime Unfiltered posted a video showing two women fighting, with a man filming their altercation. But things took a turn when one of the women noticed him and approached. From that moment, the situation only got worse.
Oh shit, we got beef over here. Publix Palm Springs.
If one woman is out here singing about someone else and their children going to hell, and the other is screaming at the top of her lungs, if that's not a confirmation of lunacy, I don't know what is. This Karen is clearly way too comfortable acting obnoxious all the time. She's really nailing the role so far.
At least my husband isn't a pimp like yours. She started it. Put it on YouTube. Put it on YouTube. Put it on YouTube. She started it. I love it. Oh, you feel like shit? Don't project your disturbances onto me. Don't project your disturbances onto me. Don't ask for money. Don't ask anybody for money.
Such petty issues blown way out of proportion. Karens never know when to stop, do they? And trust me, this point of mine is going to be perfectly demonstrated in the rest of this video. Just wait and see.
Erase that.
Lady, are you crazy? Whoa,
Erase
lady.
that or I'll punch the out of you.
Hey, lady, you're crazy.
Erase
Lady. Lady. Move it. No, you can't hit me. Yeah, call them. You hit me. I got you on camera hitting me. I got you on camera hitting me. Wait. Me.
Stay.
Me.
Stay.
You can get it. You hit me in the face. Yeah, here we go. Karen of the day.
No way is she crying and calling the police after she assaulted the man first. He had every right to defend himself, and he even gave her several chances to back off. He did nothing wrong. But of course, this Karen isn't willing to admit that.
Lady, you're not supposed to hit me. I don't know who the are. You need to get away from me. Lady, get the away from me.
Exactly.
Lady, you hit me, yeah, and I'm gonna show the cops when you call them out here how you hit me. Yeah. I'm allowed to defend myself.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, see, that's liberal garbage. I'm allowed to defend myself. You're attacking me. You're coming up. Yes, you did. I have that here.
Try to move your phone.
No, lady, you're not allowed to grab me. You're not allowed to grab me. You have no authority to put your hands on me. None. You hit me. You have no authority to put your hands on me. I was filming your altercation with that lady.
Public filming is the man's right. Maybe if she doesn't want to be filmed, she should, I don't know, not create a huge unnecessary scene for everyone to see in public.
She hit me. She hit me.
I saw that. I'm calling the police.
I don't know what the hell what's wrong with her. How you doing, sir? Good.
I'm the one that took your initial
Yes,
report.
yeah, I know, I remember you.
Okay. Going through it so you understand where we are.
Yes.
You made your initial report, and at that time, we couldn't find her. We couldn't identify her. Later, the next day, she gave her version of the story to another deputy. And she described the encounter similar to what you described. except she said that you approached her, she didn't know who you were, and she was threatened. You know, a strange man that she doesn't know, you know, like getting that close to her, she didn't know who you were.
Did you see that in the video?
Okay.
This officer clearly isn't getting it. The guy was provoked. He only resorted to violence when he was attacked first. Under no circumstances is he in the wrong here. Not even close.
Your video is just one element of what we include in our investigation. Okay? I don't know what editing went on with that.
There's no editing. The full video.
Sir, I'm just telling you that we don't, you know, like,
I get
that
it.
she gave her opinion.
Okay.
You told me what happened. You didn't have any mark or scratch on you.
That doesn't matter. It's irrelevant.
Okay. Your
Sir,
video
I'm not
was
being
your
aggressive.
video. No, I'm trying to tell you.
I've
what
driven from Broward here 3 times.
Okay.
Have you read her report?
Sir.
Have you read her report? Yes or no?
I've read the report that she made to us.
You read her report. This is the report she made to you guys. You read this? That her elbow was broken?
This officer is really starting to frustrate me. He's refusing to admit to clear evidence that's right in front of him. The Karen clearly lied, but for some reason, he's not ready to face that truth.
All right, I just wanted to get an explanation of why this is happening and why nothing's being pressed on the matter with the report with this lady.
So I just watched. Apparently, she went to another district, so we know who she is now. So we'll just file charges on her.
But with all the questions, that's what it is.
We didn't know who she was.
No, you guys did know last week though.
We knew it. I think we didn't have all our 14. We just
On
had
the
a phone number
20th,
for her.
because I have the date there when you guys had her number, her address. On the 20th is when you guys had it.
Okay.
I was out of town.
It's July 5th now.
You getting a good shot of me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna file charges for you now.
Finally, the cops start making sense of things. I was starting to think we were in for yet another case of incompetent cop, but thankfully that's not the case here.
Simple battery.
So you guys didn't see anything else in that video other than simple battery?
What do you want?
Well, there's attempted robbery. She's tried to take my phone out of my hand, so if she succeeded, she would have broken it. The phone is worth over $1,000.
Yeah, we're doing simple battery for you.
Okay.
All right.
All right. What else?
We're
That's
doing
it.
simple battery.
Simple battery. So what do I do? That's a misdemeanor, right?
You don't need to do anything. We'll file the charge. The state attorney will reach out to you.
Okay. Cool.
You got
Appreciate
all
it.
this 14, right?
Yes.
He's in the report?
Yep.
Okay, we got her 14 hours. I guess she went out to another district and filed a report, so now we got everything.
All right, cool.
Good to go?
Yep.
All right.
Thank you.
Next up, a group of corrupt officers who had no idea they were being recorded, and now their actions are all over the internet.
Hands out the window! Both hands!
On November 22nd, 2022, an officer made a huge mistake. As David Wiggins III walked out of a Burger King, this cop, thinking he was some sort of criminal mastermind, stupidly assumed David was the suspect from a high-speed chase.
Hands out the window! Both hands! You got anybody in there with you? Anybody with you? Take your right hand up in the door.
Without even bothering to check the tag properly, the officer's first response, to draw her firearm. A reckless move. But that's not even the worst part. What she does to him next, well, it'll leave you speechless.
Did you just run from me? Sir, okay? All right, put your hands behind your back. No.
Can I ask you what I did?
Did you run from me? Since you give me that tag.
Comes back to a 2016 Dodge Challenger, last name Green. It's not a Hammer. It's clear.
What these cops don't realize is that every minute they leave him lying on the ground, it could end up making the next year of their lives a whole lot miserable.
Victor X-ray uniform 658.
Oh, I did not. No, she wasn't. I didn't do anything.
This ain't even him.
When the cop finally realizes her mistake, she tries to cover it up, embarrassingly pretending to act like an old friend. But here's the thing, the damage has already been done.
Right here. You're good. That's scary. I'm sorry. You got almost the same tag, same car. He must have passed you going through, and you turned off this one.
Yeah, it must have happened. We had everybody coming to.
Yeah. You good? You have a good one, okay? I'm sorry about that.
She scared him enough because what David did next, it definitely didn't end well for her.
Questioned the officers as to why he was being stopped, and they insinuated, until backup got there, they insinuated that he was running from them. He's like, I didn't run. I didn't do anything. What did I do? And so being on the ground for that long, he didn't know if the next breath that he took was going to be his last. And so it really, really traumatized him. He's been in therapy since then, dealing with the effects that this has had on his psyche and his overall being and his interaction with law enforcement.
These cops, they've made the biggest mistakes of their lives. And now, there's no way they're getting away with this.
Well, the reason why we filed the lawsuit, because there has to be some measure of an accountability. While there was an apology, Mr. Wiggins and his family did have a meeting with the police chief. And they did acknowledge that he should not have been stopped and what happened to him was wrong. But they stopped short of calling for an investigation into it. We would have liked them to turn the matter over to the South Carolina Law Enforcement Division, which is the state agency that investigates police departments for misconduct, and they did not.
Wiggins is suing for an unspecified amount of damages. He then filed a formal complaint against the Marion Police Department and met with Police Chief Flowers, who told him straight up he wouldn't be referring the matter to SLED. Instead, the officer would just be disciplined. The lawsuit, still ongoing, and no verdict has been reached yet. But the next cop in this case, even worse. She didn't even try to fix her mistakes, and there was a camera right in her face.
I don't feel comfortable while I'm getting in my car and you're standing behind me.
On July 24th, 2024, this auditor stumbles upon a fleet of brand new trucks that the Florida Police Department had just acquired, and right away he spots a serious problem with them.
I see this right here. This is a Florida statute violation. You can't have anything that partially obscures that tag, and if you see there, we'll look at it straight on, and you see the whole name of the state. Now, am I being petty? Yeah, I'm being petty, but I'm being petty because this is something that's enforced by police. Even if you put a clear license plate cover over your tag, you could get pulled over for it, get a ticket for it. Typically, you would see these lights affixed on the sides of the license plate. I see they got some, trailer things here, so maybe that wasn't an option. So instead, they just said, well, screw it.
If I saw a cop getting away with something I got cited for, yeah, I'd be this angry too.
They use that statute, they know that statute. So they knew when they did this, they're violating that statute. And I want to know what they had to say for it. Do I personally care about that? Hell no, I don't personally care about that. But we can't be hypocritical, right? We can't be hypocritical. So if they're enforcing these things, they have to follow these things.
Thousands get cited for these violations every single month. Yet, when these cops are called out for their own law breaking, their reactions are nothing short of priceless.
Hey, do you know in Florida statutes, can anything be obscuring the tag?
Can't have anything obscuring the tag.
Any part of the tag?
Even this speechless cop didn't get as flustered as the lady officers you're about to see next.
That's your truck? It's got a statute violation on it.
Okay.
Do you know the tag is obscured? Did you already know the tag was obscured?
Can you step away from me? I don't feel comfortable while I'm getting in my car and you're standing behind me.
Oh, well, get over your feelings. Okay. So you're above the law then? You don't care about the statute violation? And why are you an ass? What's your name? Your name? I hope you hit that. I hope you hit that. Hey, tags can't be obscured in Florida, right? Above the law. We're above the law here.
When this next cop finally takes the time to hear the auditor out, he's left embarrassed, and rightfully so.
So there you have it. They don't care. They can violate the law, and it doesn't matter. She's actually training this one. This is a trainee. So this one is going to be learning to do just what that monster of a person did. Sorry, I hate to be mean, but damn, that's just a nasty, nasty person. We will get her name, and you can, if you decide that you feel so inclined, you can let them know, the Volusia Sheriff's Office, what you think about a genuine statute violation. You saw that I did not come at her nasty. I did not come at her aggressively and immediately standoffish. She doesn't feel comfortable with me standing 15 feet behind her. Well, then you shouldn't be a cop. You need a new, you need to seek a new line of work if you're so scared for a citizen to be standing 15 feet behind you as you get into your car. How the hell does she go to the grocery store and park and ever manage to get back into her car? That must be a terrifying experience for her.
Cops like this, they're a testament to just how corrupt the force really is. No shame, no accountability, even with a camera right in their face.
Is it illegal for tags to be obscured?
Yeah.
So if anything's in front of it blocking any part of the tag,
Right.
that's not legal.
It's not legal.
And we could get a ticket for it.
Yes, you can.
Okay. So the reason I asked her is because her tag is obscured.
Okay.
It has two things in front of it. And I was nice to her. I said, hey, you know, I just noticed your car has a statute violation on it.
Okay.
And she's like, okay. And I was like, all right, well, I just want to let you know, maybe you don't know it's a statute violation or whatever I said. And she's like, back up. I don't feel comfortable with you standing close to me. I was like, what about, are you above the law? I'm trying to tell you have a statute violation that a citizen could get stopped for and could get cited for. And I'm just trying to bring it to her attention.
Even the sheriff can't seem to come up with a decent excuse for his department's crimes.
Pretty new, the F-150s.
Yeah.
And I was like, wow, we can't have that, you know.
No,
people can't have that.
Yeah.
So they can't, you know, we can't have hypocritical policing. That's something I do look for. And personally, do I care that the tag is obscured? No. But if we're enforcing things with a vehicle that isn't following the things being enforced, that's a problem. Right. So I just wanted to bring that to her attention. And nope, she didn't want anything to do with it. I saw her a few weeks ago, and I just, from a distance, I said, hello. She just walked away from me. So I kind of thought she might be, you know, nasty attitude. But yeah, she sure is nasty.
This man, he's a hero for all of us. It's absolutely unacceptable, even outrageous, when those entrusted with upholding the law blatantly refuse to follow the very rules they're meant to enforce.
That's another deputy who confirms that that is illegal. That's a statute violation, that we could get a ticket for it. And I appreciate his attitude. That's what I hope to get, right? You replay that video back yourself, and you tell me if I was nasty to her. Tell me who the escalator was. Trained in de-escalation, they claim to be, right? Trained in de-escalation. But her response to me letting her know, hey, you have something hypocritical and illegal on your vehicle, shrugs her shoulders. Okay. So that's kind of like, so what? I'm the police. Get the F out of here. And she turns around, get away from me. You're making me feel uncomfortable.
I still can't wrap my head around it. How someone so uncomfortable over a small matter ends up on the police force in the first place. Yet, when it comes to breaking the law, she's perfectly comfortable.
I don't know how she does it. She needs to find a new job if she's so scared. You're so scared to be this, you can't get in your car when there's a citizen trying to talk to you who you know is no threat, is no issue. You just see that a cop like that is a red flag. That is a cop that is against people who police the police. Perfectly good relationship with good cops, right? The only ones that don't like what I do are the ones typically that have things to hide. Because I'm not anti-police, I'm anti-tyranny, I'm anti-hypocritical policing, I'm anti the wrong thing, I'm anti-blue line gang, and I'm anti-above the law.
You've already seen the reactions of all the other cops, but this next one, he's left completely speechless by the actions of his own comrades.
And I noticed the tag is obscured. They installed lights over
on the sides, I think, right? Or is
it's
it top
directly in front of the tag.
Oh.
Just trying to let her know that, you know, what she has is illegal. She probably, you know, she could use that as probable cause on a citizen. And
yeah, if anything, we're on the same shift. I can let our supervisor, who's pretty good at it, he's a motors guy, to take it out to fleet to just try to get it swapped.
In the aftermath of the case, the man filed a complaint against Deputy Cagle after uncovering incriminating evidence with his body cam. Let's just say, the sweet hammer of justice might soon find its way to her. In this final case, yet another citizen is mistreated. But this time, it's from an unlikely source.
What's your names? No, let's go. Let's go.
On September 1st, 2024, an auditor enters a department in Pennsylvania to exercise his First Amendment rights. But instead, he's met with immediate hostility.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're just getting inside the Pennsylvania Department of Transportation Engineering Division. Let's take a look around. So when we walk in, we're immediately greeted by our friendly reminder that the government is always recording us, even though it always seems to be an issue when we, the people, record them.
Can we help you?
Hi, ma'am. How are you? Who are you?
This man has no idea just how right he is. What happens to him next? It only reinforces everything he just said.
We work for the department. How did you get in?
How did I get in?
Yeah.
Oh, I just walked through the door. Is this like a restricted area?
Yes.
What are you looking for? What place are you looking for?
Well, who are you, sir? I don't know who you guys are.
Well,
We work here.
Right, but that's...
Who are you is the question, because you're in PennDOT's building here.
Yeah, you're in
Right.
a state government building of which you're not permitted to be. You don't
Why
have
am I not
access to.
permitted to?
Because you're not an employee.
Let's head downstairs, come on.
Why
Well,
are you here?
Well, I'm a journalist. What's your names?
No, let's go. Let's go.
No,
Just don't, you don't need to touch me,
No,
okay?
listen,
You
all
don't need
you
to
gotta
touch
do
me.
is move.
Okay,
Let's go.
relax, sir.
No,
Who are you?
No,
Doesn't
please
matter.
go.
Who are you?
You're gonna have to leave the building now.
I am trying to. You keep grabbing me.
Let's go.
This is publicly accessible. I got here
No,
through a
this
publicly
is
accessible
It's not.
door.
There's a lock on the. You have to get. How'd you get through?
I just opened the door. It was open.
What door?
The front door.
You can't come through the front door.
I'll take the elevator
we're
down.
going
I'm
this
leaving,
way.
sir. I'm leaving. Excuse me. I was
You don't
just
have
taking a
access.
tour around the public building here.
You're not allowed to do that.
This is not a public building, and please.
A complete violation of this man's rights, all thanks to these disgraceful public servants. Unluckily for them, the auditor's friend, the internet, won't be kind to them.
There's no restricted area signs.
Yes,
There's no
there is.
trespassing.
Out front. How did you get through the door?
I just opened the door.
There's no
The
way.
whole building is restricted.
We have
There's no
badges.
signs. There's nothing that indicates
signs all
that.
over.
Where?
State government
Where
outside.
did you? Which door did you come in?
Through the
All
front door.
restricted.
The door is locked. You had a piggyback off of somebody that came out.
I just opened the door.
There's no way.
You
It
couldn't
doesn't say restricted area or
It
anything.
doesn't.
I
The
passed.
doors. There's locks on the doors. You can't.
All doors are locked.
Right, but there's no restricted areas.
But how did
How
you
am I
get-
supposed to know this is a restricted area?
The auditor has clearly dealt with disgraceful people like this before. He hasn't backed down yet, and I highly doubt he will now.
Is this the door you came
Where's the
through?
restricted area signs here?
Is this the door you
Yeah,
came
that's the
through?
door.
Go out and try and come back in.
Why would I do that if it's a restricted area? I don't want to come back in here.
So you had to come through here, piggybacking off of somebody else.
No, it just opened.
No, it didn't. There's
It
no
just
way.
opened.
No, there's no way.
It was open. Maybe the person didn't close it right. I don't know.
No,
But look, there's nothing indicating here that this is a restricted area.
It doesn't matter. You can't get by here unless you have.
Obviously I did.
Unless you have a badge.
Obviously, I did without a badge, sir.
Let
It
me
was
see your
open.
ID. Let me see your ID.
Who are you?
Let me see.
Why are you
I'm
asking?
I'm gonna call the cops. Hey,
You
listen.
can call the cops all you want, sir.
Who does this employee think he is? A cop doesn't have the authority to pull this off. Yet here he is, acting like he's above it all.
For what? What makes you think you have the authority, sir, to just ask me for my ID? It just opened. It opened.
No, it didn't. There's
It
no way.
opened.
There's no
I'm
way.
telling. What did I break it?
This door is locked. As soon as you leave, the door.
When I pulled it, it was open, sir. When I pulled on it, it was
Maybe it
open.
wasn't. Maybe
it wasn't fully closed.
Exactly. Maybe you piggyback.
Okay, so maybe it wasn't fully closed, but there's no signs here to indicate that I'm not allowed to go back there.
The employee has clearly forgotten his place while demanding the auditor's ID. But luckily for us, he's about to be quickly reminded of it.
There's a government building. There's reviews based on people,
See right
members
here.
of the public.
See right here? All visitors must
Must
go
what?
to the receptionist here. Did you report to the receptionist?
No, I did not. I did not know I needed to. I didn't know I needed to report to somebody in a public building. This is the Pennsylvania Department of Transportation, is it not?
This is not where you get your license. This
I
is-
understand that. No, I'm not here for that. This is engineering, right?
What are you here for?
This is engineering, right?
This
Oh,
is the engineering building. This
Right.
is for
I was
District 11, yes.
right.
This is for the employees.
Right.
All visitors must report to.
So you do have visitors here.
Yeah, but you gotta report here, right to the
So
receptionist.
what do I report and tell her that I want to take a tour of the building?
You can't take a tour of the building.
The employee is lying just to justify his stance, but every attempt he makes to prove the auditor wrong, they just keep slapping him right back in the face.
Nobody is unsafe at this point, sir.
I never said that.
Okay, I'm just letting you know.
You're
making
walking
it seem-
through here is unsafe for
How?
all our employees. Because you're not allowed in past there.
But there's no.
Honestly,
Can we agree that there's no signage on this door that makes it visible, or anywhere that says this is an employees only? I'm not arguing with you, sir.
This employee is so relentless. He won't stop his inappropriate behavior, not even in the next clips.
So this is open to the public, right? Just so we're
I don't know
clear.
what you mean by this. This.
The lobby? Obviously, right? I don't know. I mean, you guys are just making things restricted out of nowhere.
I never said anything about restricted. All I said was you have to report to the receptionist when you come in here.
When I pulled on it, and I passed them. I came in here, sir, and I filmed all around here, and then I walked into the door. They saw me.
I'm just telling you that Everybody in this building.
So what kind of services do you offer here in the?
Has a badge to get into the building.
What kind of operations do you conduct here in this building?
We're responsible for the whole district, District 11.
Usually, in these situations, it's the cops who are the first to violate a citizen's right. Luckily, that's not the case here.
Hey sir, how are you?
Good.
How you guys doing?
How are you?
Good. Did you call? I didn't call him, but yeah, sure.
So I just wanted to clear one thing up really quick. This door here is locked, but when I was walking in, and this is what I was trying to explain to them because I wanted, I was trying to de-escalate the situation. When I was walking in, people were leaving. The door was open, so I just walked in, and this is how I'm trying to explain it to them. Because as you can see, there's nothing that indicates that this is any sort of employees-only area or a restricted area.
Yeah, it's a state building, so if you have any questions, you can talk to your attorney or the state agency for that matter.
No. I had questions regarding what the agency does here, but now I'm speaking to you only because they called you, and I don't want them to lie and say I did something that I didn't. She put her hands on me, so it was just I wanted to clarify it, just make sure you understood.
So definitely reach out to your attorney, contact the state.
Well, I don't need to speak to my attorney. I'm not being charged with any crimes, am I?
After the man clearly explains his stance to the officers, they storm inside the building to confront the public employees, who've acted utterly disgraceful throughout the entire ordeal.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, no. I didn't think I was. I just wanted to. I was actually going to leave, but
Here's the thing. So
I want to speak to you guys.
Management is asking you to leave. Okay, we're local authority. We are not asking you to leave by any means. It's a state building. It's up to the state police to handle their own issues.
Right.
If they don't want to come, that's on them. If they want you detained and arrested, that's on them. We are not detaining you. We are not arresting you. Are you willing to give ID? Are you willing to show your ID just to us for
my name
our
is
report?
My name is Sean.
Okay,
my name is Sean.
So you're like I said, we're not detaining you. We're not arresting you. We're not doing anything. We're not removing you from this building.
Right.
They are asking you to leave. As far as I'm concerned, that's a public law.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah, and again, sir, I want to make it very clear. I had no idea.
Right. There's no signs.
I figured it was a public building open to the public.
There's no signs that say employees only.
Right, yeah.
So the door was not secured when you went through.
Right.
That's on them. They need to handle that issue and address that issue.
Right.
It's truly shocking that the cops are the reasonable ones in this situation. And that right there, that's your clue. Something truly terrible is happening behind the scenes.
I did mean to go back there, but I had no idea that it was restricted.
There's literally no sign.
There's nothing. Employees only. There's.
Are you leaving now?
They didn't of course. I mean, it's only common sense. Well, yeah, I'm gonna leave now. I don't have anything else to do.
Yeah, we're not, like I said, we are not asking you to leave.
Right. I don't think you are, sir. No, of course. No, I understand, guys. Listen, I'm not trying to give you guys a hard time.
The man may not have been able to enter the building anymore, but one thing's for sure. He won't be leaving empty-handed.
But if it's open, how am I supposed to know, ma'am? Logically, just think logically. If it's open... No. But if it's open and I can get in, logically, how would I know? Is there a supervisor I could speak to? I bet you thought the law enforcement officers were gonna arrest me, didn't you? That's what you wanted here today, right, ma'am? You wanted an innocent man to go to jail and sit in a jail cell? That's what you wanted here today, isn't it? Think it's funny to call law enforcement on an innocent man who broke no laws, right? I've been nothing but cordial to you. You put your hands on me. This is ridiculous.
Finally, one cop pushes his luck too far and instantly regrets messing with the wrong person.
You tell me why you got pulled over? Or do you want to remain silent?
I'm still waiting for the explanation.
Can't hear you.
Minding his own business and driving within the speed limit, this individual was unexpectedly pulled over by the police. Thankfully, he had the foresight to start filming from the very beginning, a decision that would soon prove invaluable in the face of escalating tensions.
I know how far away I was, and that's all I'm going to say. I have it on my dash cam, that's all I'm saying.
The unidentified officer skillfully evaded direct answers, sparking serious concerns about the use of intimidation tactics.
It's on my dash cam.
Okay. Hey, do you know how fast you were going when you came by chance?
It's on my dash cam.
How fast were you going?
It's on my dash cam.
You don't know how fast you were going?
It's on my dash cam.
All right. Hey, when's the last time you got a ticket?
I'm remaining silent right now.
Say again?
I'm going to remain silent.
You're going to remain silent? Okay. All right. Hey, I'll be right back with you, okay?
Okay. What ended up happening was he ran my plates, and I had got a ticket here a long time ago. It was like a while back.
With his rights hanging in the balance, the driver employed an unexpected strategy that left the officer rethinking his approach.
Put your camera up here, that's fine. Just do a couple more inches for me, okay? There you go.
Let me hold the camera so you can get the reading.
I see it 29.7.
29.7. All right.
Despite the mounting tension, he exhibited remarkable poise, calmly and succinctly offering only the essential information to the officer. It was clear this was merely a pretext to fish for something more.
Say again?
I'm not answering any questions.
Why don't you want to answer any questions?
Because I'm exercising my Fifth Amendment right now.
Okay. All right. You do this all the time?
I can give you a business card after we finish.
Say again?
I said I can give you a business card after we finish.
Please? We're done.
We're
This
done?
is a warning for the traffic stop.
In the end, all the officer could do was issue a warning to the driver. This remarkable encounter underscores the power of assertive yet cooperative communication in high-pressure situations. This next case will leave you on the edge of your seat.
Y'all got about 3 minutes to leave.
After a peaceful armed march through Brookhaven, Mississippi, members of the New Black Panther Party, Original Black Panthers, and the Elmer Geronimo Pratt Gun Club were preparing to disperse when police swiftly arrived, leading to a tense confrontation. Here's how the scene unfolded.
All right, that's what I need y'all to do.
Y'all good? Everybody good?
Yeah. We leaving anyway. Yeah, we was going anyway. I just need y'all to leave the area.
Okay, we were leaving anyway.
Y'all got about 3 minutes to leave.
We just need you to do your job.
You know where the public roadway stays?
3 minutes.
The officer who escalated the situation was identified as Chief Kenneth Collins of the Brookhaven Police Department. Tension soared when he issued a 3-minute ultimatum for the group to vacate the area.
Get your people out there.
Here you go. We got you. We got you going live. We got you going. We got everybody. We got everybody.
You want something to happen. We're going to see.
The group was simply going about their day, responsibly carrying their licensed firearm. The entire ordeal was utterly unnecessary.
So leave that.
Well,
that's all we ask y'all here. Okay?
we're not. We're on the sidewalk.
Y'all in the middle of the street.
But where would the sidewalk be at is what I'm saying.
6 months and still no justice.
No more red.
6 months and still no justice.
The group insisted their peaceful protest wasn't blocking traffic, but Collins remained unresponsive, his ultimatum lingering ominously in the air.
No justice! No peace! 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 No peace! No peace! No peace!
With unwavering determination, the group brushed off the police's attempts to silence them.
If they want to peacefully assemble, where could they do that at?
You can go to the
We just want to know what we good, so we good.
Before Collins, a calm protester voiced his concerns, but the chief continued to sidestep the issues.
There's no sidewalk. We have the right under the First Amendment to peacefully assemble. Nobody did anything wrong. So where would be the sidewalk?
We were leaving anyway. We pulling out anyway.
When challenged, the officers present failed to provide any viable solutions.
So really, they don't have a permit.
So we don't need a permit to peacefully assemble under the Constitution.
When did the right to free speech become a crime?
Do you hear me? Do that! Do that! Please do that!
You don't care.
You freaking Dumbo motherfucker! Do you hear me? Stop my motherfucker!
A grieving mother, seeking justice for her son, passionately urged police to focus on real issues instead of silencing citizens.
Hey, I've asked you to come on. Everybody trying to run somebody over. Run him over. Run him over, bro. He just tried to run him over. Now let's see how you have it. Watch this motherfucker trying to run you over.
Chaos erupted when a truck barreled through the unsecured police perimeter, sparking fears among protesters that the driver was deliberately targeting them. A chilling reminder of the volatile tensions at play.
Pull this car. As soon as he get out of here, we leave. But this guy right here.
Pull over there.
That way they can get
Amidst the chaos, a few officers stood out for their exceptional professionalism, managing to de-escalate tensions and protect protesters from further harm. However, the overall lack of empathy and urgency from the authorities was deeply disheartening, especially in a situation that demanded compassion and swift action. Tragically, countless others have endured similar abuses of power. And for the grand finale, a deputy caught drunk, then pulls the "Do you know who I am" card.
Driver's license, registration, proof of insurance.
I'm a Pinellas County deputy.
Okay.
And my driver's license.
Huh?
I'm a Pinellas County deputy.
Okay. Do you have your license registration? No? You don't? Do you have your ID on you? Do you have any weapons on you?
No.
The driver was Pinellas County Deputy Sheriff Shelby Elise Coniglio. The deputy immediately flaunted her status, hoping it would get her off the hook. However, the officer committed to her duty and followed proper procedure.
Okay. Well, I'm a deputy, but...
Well, that's why I'm asking. Do you have any weapons on you?
I live right there.
Okay.
I would normally, but...
Do you have your some kind of ID or anything on you?
My ID is not here, but I'm a Pinellas County deputy. Just driving. That way I dropped my friend off and then I went this way because I live right there.
I get that, but I pulled you over because you were flying past everybody and you were cutting.
No, I was just driving
okay, when
the
I was
regular
pulling behind
way.
you, at this point you were going like 56 and a 40. You were flying.
No, I was not flying. Okay. I was just
Do you have your
going...
registration with your name on it or anything?
Well, this car is not mine, so...
Okay. Do you have anything with your name on it? Can I see your driver's license?
Sure.
Do you have your work ID?
No, it's at home in my cruiser.
Okay.
The officer returned to her cruiser to check the deputy's license. Another officer approached Shelby, suspecting she might be intoxicated. They were determined to uncover the truth.
Hi.
I'm so sorry.
You're fine.
I put the wrong one.
How are you?
Hey, how are you?
Good.
Yeah.
What's going on tonight?
I have no idea. I'm trying to get home.
Oh, okay. Do you know why she pulled you over?
She said because I'm driving too fast.
Oh, okay.
But I'm a Pinellas County deputy and I'm just trying to get to my house, which is right there.
Gotcha. Okay. How long you been with SO?
5 years. Is that a problem?
No, absolutely not.
Shelby repeatedly mentioned her position, thinking she was above the law. Nonetheless, a male officer approached her to handle the situation.
No, you're good.
I'm good?
Like, you don't have to step out right now.
Well, there's like 5 people now.
You said you were a deputy?
Yes.
Where at?
Pinellas County Sheriff's Office.
Oh, you're with SO? Nice.
Yeah.
How long you been with the SO?
5 years. I mean, I could get out, I could get in. I mean, you could come in.
No, you're good right now.
Listen, I'm
You're
just
good.
trying to, I don't know, whatever you guys want to do, whatever
No,
it
you're
is.
good. I'm just...
I live at that light right there.
Gotcha.
So if you want to hang out, if you don't want to hang out,
Where are you coming from?
not even long. You know Gandy Boulevard?
Mm-hmm.
I picked up someone, brought them over to their house, and then I was going back to my house.
Gotcha.
The deputy began to flirt with the male officer, her slurred speech indicating intoxication. Moments later, she even attempted to speak in Spanish, failing miserably.
Because I am just living my life.
I gotcha.
And they actually live with Pinellas. And so I was like, oh, I'll bring you home.
I gotcha.
Boom, 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 boom. Easy.
Gotcha.
Espanol, but
Where from?
wait.
So you're Spanish?
Yeah,
From where?
you say where?
Mm-hmm.
Honey, you know you speak Spanish?
Mm-hmm.
Ah, Peru, eh? Peru, eh?
Ah, okay. I'm Dominican.
Dominican? Oh, no. 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 No.
What's wrong with that?
Italiano, okay? And I only speak some Spanish,
Gotcha.
okay? For the most part, Italiano.
Gotcha.
But she pulled me over, I do what I want.
Officer Kristen returned and instructed the deputy to step out of her vehicle for a sobriety check to determine if she was under the influence.
Coming now.
Alrighty. Go step out of the car for me a second. We're just going to talk over there, okay? Can you kill your front lights? Okay, we're going to come over here. Just we're out of the road. Can you walk over? Are you able to walk over here?
Yeah, in the fucking...
Well, no, I just want to get on the sidewalk so we're
and-
not. Okay, alright. Talking to you and getting some signs of impairment. Okay, can I check your eyes real quick?
Really?
I want to give you every chance to say that you're fine. So can I check your eyes real quick?
This is what we're gonna do right now.
I don't have a choice.
You don't have a choice.
No.
And you pulled me over for going 10 miles over the speed limit.
You were going more than 10 over the speed limit. And
Really?
it's not just speed, it's also how you were driving.
No.
Deputy Shelby began acting entitled as the situation escalated. Despite being a law enforcement officer, she complicated matters for the officer.
That's where you're at right now?
Yeah. Can I check your eyes real quick?
This is how you're doing it.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. It's
Yes,
the same
you do.
for anybody else.
No, yes you do.
I can't treat anybody any differently.
Yes you would.
No.
I wasn't in other people's lanes.
Okay. I'm not going to argue about that. There's dash cam video and all of that, okay? But we're past that point right now. The point is you were stopped. You're showing signs of impairment.
No, I'm not showing.
Okay. All right. I want to give you every opportunity to show
You know
that
what?
that's not the case.
I want to ask.
Uh-huh.
What signs of impairment was I showing?
You've got bloodshot, watery eyes. You have slurred
Nope,
speech.
nope. I
Okay.
want to know.
Okay.
Pulling over. What was the signs of impairment?
I'm not gonna.
Because I do not have bloodshot, watery eyes because I have contact lenses in my eyes.
The deputy displayed watery eyes and clear signs of impairment. She tried to dismiss the claim by stating she wore contact lenses, but the officer continued the investigation.
No, you have to go over it again. Okay. I am showing what exactly?
You have bloodshot, watery eyes. You have slurred speech. You have a
But
strong
I'm wearing
odor.
contact lenses.
Okay. You have a strong odor of alcohol coming from your breath.
But I have.
Okay. All right. As I said, I'm just conducting an investigation at this point. I want to give you every opportunity. You're saying that you're fine. I want to give you every opportunity to show me that.
There's no way in hell. No way in hell.
Okay. Can I check your eyes real quick? Just make sure that you're okay.
You're gonna check it? No.
Time.
You said that, but it's not impairment.
Okay. Well, if you are telling me you're not impaired, that great. I want you to give me. I want to give
Okay,
you every opportunity.
show me that I'm impaired.
Okay. Can I check your eyes real quick?
And then what after that? If you're gonna check my eyes, what after that?
It depends what I see in your eyes.
Okay, so it depends on what you see in my eyes, but after that, it doesn't mean anything.
It's just one step at a time. Right now, I just want to check your eyes.
No, I don't. I don't want to see in my eyes. I want to see after that.
Okay. After it's a building process. Okay. It's not a one test determines everything.
Shelby delayed the process, being difficult instead of cooperating. Eventually, she agreed to the first test.
Can I check your eyes real quick? Sure. Okay. Are you wearing contacts right now? You said
I am wearing contact lenses, and I cannot take them out.
That's fine. Do you have blindness in either eye?
I don't know.
I mean, can you see this light?
Yeah.
Okay. All I have you do is just stand with your feet together and arms down at your sides. So what I'm going to do is follow this red light with your eyes. Oh, careful.
That is...
Light with your eyes. Oh, careful.
That is...
Okay. What I'm going to have you do is follow it with your eyes and your eyes only. I don't want you to move your head at all, okay?
That's too fast. It's too far away.
Just follow it as far as you can go.
It's too far away.
Your eyes are drifting. You're not focusing on the pen. I just need you to focus on the pen, okay?
She failed the first test, prompting the officer to conduct the walk and turn test. To ensure accuracy, the officer drew a line on the ground for her to walk straight.
Where were you born?
Orlando.
And what's your current address? You said you work for HCSO?
PCSO.
Oh, Pinellas County.
Yes.
I thought you told me Hillsborough County earlier.
No, I did not. I never said that.
Okay.
I said PCSO.
Okay. Are you street deputy or detention?
No, I am a deputy, Pinellas County. I'm a patrol officer.
Okay.
Been here longer than I have.
Then why is she doing this? When I live right there. She doesn't care. She wants to fuck people over. Okay.
Pretty sure that's not what she wants to do.
So, in the sense of being a deputy, with her doing this, what are your thoughts?
What do you mean?
In the fact of me acing this or not, It doesn't matter, right?
No, I mean, that's the point of this, right? If you don't show signs of impairment while you do it, it's better for you. That's why we give you that option.
I'm still gonna.
The deputy was overly confident about passing the test, but reality was different when she attempted it.
To you, but I would suggest take your shoes off. Probably be a lot more comfortable, but it's your decision. Need help?
Two, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 2.
So for this next test, you can disregard the line. We're not going to use it.
The officer was close to making a decision, but one more test remained. This would determine the deputy's innocence or guilt.
You understand the instructions?
I understand.
All right. I'll let you know when you can begin.
Which leg do you want me to pick up?
Whichever foot you want. Whichever one you're more comfortable
Are you gonna
with.
pick up?
Huh?
Right, left?
Whichever one you want.
I'll pick up whatever.
Okay, that's fine. I'll let you know when you begin, okay?
Okay, whenever you want. 1003, 1004, 1005, 1006. Huh?
Keep down your hands next to you.
Oh, now I forgot which
And now you may stop.
Oh.
Throughout the investigation, Officer Kristen did an excellent job, treating the deputy like any other citizen. This is the standard we expect from officers when their peers break the law.
Remember where else you went?
No, we were just trying to piece furniture together.
What time is it right now without looking, if you had to guess?
12 o'clock.
How much did you have to drink while you were down there?
I didn't have any to drink.
Okay. Here's the thing. We both know you've been drinking. Okay. By telling us complete lies, like, I know that you're not being honest, okay? So, I know you had something. Do you remember where you had drinks? How much did you have? Okay, so why do you smell like alcohol?
I do not smell like alcohol. I smell like pigment.
That's not pigment. That's very strong alcohol. You're a deputy, you know about HGN, okay? That's caused by alcohol. So, how much did you have to drink?
The deputy kept denying she had consumed alcohol, forcing the officer to rely on her observations to make a decision.
No pockets in here. Nothing up in your bra. Just put your feet for me real quick.
You want to
Huh?
keep those reins on? Or
Do you want those in the car, or do you want...
You have anything else you want?
My wallet.
Where is that?
It should be in the passenger seat.
Just that? Just your wallet and your phone?
Before heading to the police station, the officers had to move Shelby's car. She requested them to call her sister.
The car is registered under your dad's name?
Yes.
Is he close?
No, he's in Orlando. Yeah.
So
And I live at that intersection right there.
Is there anyone that can come pick the car up?
Yes, there is.
Who's that?
My sister.
Her sister. Is she close by?
She lives with me.
Oh, okay. Her sister lives right there. What, do you know her number? Or you need it?
Not off the top of my head, I don't. I need my phone, which is in the car.
Alright, I'll bring it to you. What's her name?
Stephanie?
Stephanie, gotcha. Alright, give me a second.
Okay.
Despite multiple calls, her sister didn't answer, leading the officers to tow her car. Meanwhile, the female officer took Shelby to the police station for booking.
Well, I know that.
Huh?
It's not my car.
I know.
It's really nice.
It's new.
Yeah, it's pretty.
Your keys are in the car. We got your phone and your wallet. And there's like a key inside your
car.
Your wallet. I don't know what that's to, but that's with your stuff still.
It's with my stuff or it's with my wallet?
You had like a house key inside your wallet?
Yes.
Yeah, that's still with your stuff. Whatever keys were on your keychain went with the car.
Wait, so you guys have to go to your precinct and then you have to all the way go over to 49th?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
At the station, Shelby submitted to a breathalyzer test, registering 0.206% and 0.219%. She was charged with DUI and taken to the Pinellas County Jail. Following the incident, she was promptly terminated from her position. This concludes our video. Today, we witnessed a bad cop being held accountable by a good one. The officer's commendable behavior ensured the deputy received no special treatment. This is how every officer should act when encountering a peer who has broken the law. If you agree, please like this video and subscribe for more cases like this. Also, if you enjoyed this video, check out the next one here.